This is video 2. Now I'm doing as we do in the wiki. I just change it. I don't know if I should save it or not. But this is how it looks now. I added pictures. So then what is needed is maybe to track her to the beginning. Uh, I think that's the best way to do it. So what I did, added a picture and I did a transcription of them. So my thought was maybe we can find people here who is related to her. Peter Jonsson, Bockara, why is he father? That's a person who take care of him. This should, I guess, be a person who could be related to either the husband or the the wife. Um, I don't know if I save this or not. It's crazy lot things. So I save it into a space page. And then we have moved from Hult Parish to Gatstugan. I did ask. Gatstugan is, I think, a house next to the street. Fredriksberg I saw was some bigger house in Bockara, but I'm not sure. Husband Johan August, and I have understood he's a military sjöartillerist. I asked and found in the register. So if we look on number 5 here, maybe. Uh, then we can see that it says like something like that. Here you have Gatstugan, Fredriksberg, and then sjöartillerist means he is a military. What you have is that in most of the books you have in the beginning a street location, but you also have what people are working with. And here you have sjöartillerist, sea artillerist. Sjöartillerist means that you are military, and artillerist is, I think, guns. So here you have the pages you can find artillerists on. And no, it's just those. And in this case, we have him on page 72. 72 up here. So then if we look back on this page, we can see, hopefully, that they also think there is a artillerist on that page. So this is military persons. And that means that you can start researching him in flottan. I guess you have so here you have archives for flottan, and now you are in county K, I think. And then you have also something called grat, as I said in here, that you all normally, if you have served long enough, then you get the gratialist, you get pension from the government. But we don't see his pension here, so that's odd. And then you can also find him in the books. So I have added category pages, and here you have good links how to get the pensions documents and more about the pension and so on. So it's from Latin, gratia. And all this was done in Vadstena, but we don't have any evidence that he got it. I think normally it's that the good thing with the military is that they are good documented. So, but this was not your question. The question is about parents, and I think looking back and see, I did 2 transcriptions of children. Here we have the other, Peter Johansson, Carl Johan, and now this is the first one. And here we have the other one, birth record. Så där, befattning. I think I spelled it wrong here. I changed birth record. That was this. I saved this to a space page. And if you would like to have it into your Then you just cut and paste. You can't do it like that. New thing. What I like about the way I do it is because I do it, and that way, and I get the timeline. I think timeline is the best to have with Swedish genealogy. So what I do here is that I copy this and then I add it here. So then you just steal this. Hopefully it looks half good. Yeah. So here you have it. Then you can see number 11 here is not good. What I also do, I don't say it's the best, is that I use, if you use Archive Digital, then I use this code, the shortcut, as the name. I think it's much easier to find things. So now we have number 11 here, which is wrong. And then you have to jump up to 11. It's 1842. Moves from Lübeck to Treta. So maybe that one is missing. And then you have called it nothing. You have called it something. Maybe it's that one who is missing. Number 11. Number 11. To Treta. Moves from Lübeck to Treta. Moves from Lübeck, that's another house, to Treta. And that one is my stupid things. And then you use that one instead. So now it should be correct, I think. So then you get another video and so on. So what I think is good about this, that you follow how they move, not follow the books. And the books then, the problem with this is that you don't get the books in order. As I told in the last video, it's really good to see that it followed, that you have dates. But if you do the timeline like this, then I think you can see that you get that they move in from one place, they move out to the next. And if they move in the same book, then it's not the moving in, moving out book. I think maybe we have here. I have nothing found. HHB. B could be moving in, moving out. That was Hult. I don't understand why Hult was. He said that they were living in Hult. So this is the moving in, moving out book from 1839. And I didn't find them in here. So normally you move out of one parish and then move into the next. I think Morlunda had problems with missing records. Moving in, you don't have it. Here is missing. If you think it's missing, you can do like this. Then you click on that one. And that's the National Archive. Swedish National Archive. So that means that you can track. I think you can say English, and then you get some English at least about the fonts. And then a finding ads. Then you can see what books are available. A is normally household records, and then we said it was B. And B is moving in, B2 is moving out. Inflyttning, utflyttning. Advice from a girl from Ancestry. is to have some kind of most common words, inflicting, inflicting, birth, and so on. So then you can easily translate. It's not so many words you find in the books. But here you can see that between 1811 and 57 it's missing. And this is another service, so they also have images, but I think they are not so good. I have them both. So here we can, maybe you can compare two pages. This is, what is that? It's not so easy. 57 to 64. 57 to 64. 57 to 64. Is it that one? E23. I think it's that one. And then it's page 21, the physical page. So you should always have the physical page, and that is that page. So this is color pictures. It's much better, I think. Yeah, but I have no solution to your problem. Sorry. But I think more information, and it's odd this that they changed the name, Johansdotter and so on. I don't like it. But I save it as a new page, and then I don't kill your page. To be a good citizen. I add the videos up here, and a small comment. See changes. So the new page is this space page. Good.